Audible? I hope I'm audible. Yeah, so welcome to Poligrad's Decoding NET JRF orientation program. So when I speak about Poligrad, so we as an organization is run by a group of passionate young educators. And previously we were focusing exclusively on CUET, UG and PG coaching. And we are happily announcing the beginning of our new program, NET and JRF coaching program. I welcome you all to enroll to our program. So moving on, our today's speaker is Abdul Latheef sir. He's a PhD scholar at JNU and he's also a JRF holder. Latheef sir is Poligrad's academic head. I welcome you sir for sharing your valuable insights on NET JRF exams, and I welcome all the students to this orientation program. Please be interactive and feel free to clear all your doubts during this orientation program. Let's all give a round of applause to our Latheef sir, who will be the speaker today. Handing over the session to Latheef sir.
Hello. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes, great. I think there will be some non-Kerala participants as well. Should we go in English or in Malayalam? I don't know. Are there? I mean, what do you? Maybe don't. Should we make a poll for that? Okay. So before we get started, how do you want to go it? Should we continue in English or? Okay. Let me just ask.
If possible in both.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, of course. Just yeah, great. Yeah, good evening, everybody. So it gives me an extreme pleasure and privilege to be here. I mean, to meet all of you and to share few words with you. It gives me immense pleasure to see, glad to see such a huge crowd. And first of all, let me welcome all of you. And I especially register my, heartfelt gratitude and thanks to the team Poligrad for inviting me for this, to speak in the orientation session. And a very good evening to all of you. Okay, let me just get started without prolonging my introduction. Okay, all right. So I have just put one poll link, which I hope all of you will be able to see on the chat box. Can you please register your vote? Which subject are you just preparing the NET JRF for? Because we have put this session open for all of you. Let me just have a brief idea of this. Can you see the link in the chat box? Please make a poll. Which subject are you preparing for? No, you cannot see the link. I have just put on the, okay, I'm again posting it. All right. Yeah. Please take a second and please vote or please put your poll. Let's have a brief, idea of the background. just open the link and choose the subject which you are preparing for. Okay. Is it not working? The link which I have shared, because the result doesn't
Yes,
see.
sir, the link is working. I
Yeah.
think most of them are looking in the WhatsApp group. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Just oh, should I also post that link there in the
No,
WhatsApp
no,
group?
it's fine. Just it's in the
Yeah.
in-call messages. So
Yes,
kindly
yes.
check your in-call messages.
Okay. Yeah. They're writing. I mean, in fact, I have actually, sent a link there. If you just put your poll, then we all of us can see that. Yeah, all right. No, then why this is not getting updated? It looked like that only two votes have been there. Anyway, leave it. Yeah, you just write it on the chat box. Which subject are you preparing for? Just quickly. Just take a half a minute and then let's get into the matter. Can you please just write down which subject are you preparing for? Yes, commerce, other, political science, then English. All right. Yeah, political science. Okay, let's check. Okay. Now it's working. Oh, somebody has just. All right. Other subject is also 25%. Small. Okay. I think most of you would have voted. Great. Excellent. So yeah, great. Yeah. I have actually just listed out the major social science subject, and also have kept one other options. It's great. Yeah, I just wanted to have an idea which subject you are preparing for. So I just hope most of you would be preparing for the political science and international relation, and actually that's where as of now Poligrad is focusing on. Great. Law is also there. Public administration is there. Political science is there. Great. Excellent. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Absolutely fair. Just all right. Yeah. Great. Just to have an understanding. All right. If you have any doubt or any query, just write it on the chat box. I'll be looking at it. Great. So as far as the UGC NET JRF is concerned, I'm sure most of you would be aware of it, what exactly the NET examination is going to be, right? So this is actually, it's a qualifying examination to be assistant professors in colleges and also in universities, right? The full form is National Eligibility Test, which is actually conducted by NTA, National Testing Agency, under UGC, right? So, right, this is actually is kind of an entrance examination or a qualifying examination. If you actually want to be a professor or a lecturer or assistant professor in colleges or in universities in India. So this, if you want to be in academics, you have to clear it. There is no other way, right? So as simple as that, what exactly it is. So I mean, let me just briefly talk about it. So what is NET. So NET examination is being conducted twice in a year, right? Two cycles are there in a year. We'll be having two cycles, June cycle and December cycle. Those things, you would be aware of it, and which is being conducted in computer based, right, examination, CBT mode, right? It's everything is computer based examination. You Okay, of course, let me come to the pattern later. Okay, let's see why the NET examination is extremely important. The idea is, right? If you have a passion to be in academics, you don't have any other choice than just clearing the NET examination, right? Because if you have cleared NET examination, or if you have cleared Junior Research Fellowship JRF examination, which is nothing but actually the higher ranks, which the higher rank holders in every subject where the NET examination is conducted. Of course, they will be having multiple cutoff. They will have some cutoff, and people who are coming under that cutoff, they will be awarded the Junior Research Fellowship, which is actually a research fellowship for doing the PhD in Indian universities, right? Universities in India, right? So if you could clear JRF examination, that would open up an absolutely fantastic opportunity for you to excel in your career, right? So once you clear NET examination or JRF examination, I'm sure an amazing opportunity or an amazing gateway of career will be open for all of you, right? Let's look into it. Why NET examination is important? Because, right, if you clear the NET examination in a subject where you have masters, of course you should write examination in subject where you have masters. Suppose you have done masters in political science, then you are eligible to write NET examination in political science. You should actually have masters in that subject or in the related subject or the allied subject, right? So you should be having that. So this NET examination will give you an academic address in that subject, right? Just for a instance, right? You have done masters in one subject, and you have also cleared NET examination in the same subject, then your value will increase a lot than the people who have not cleared the NET examination. Just for instance, suppose you are going to a college to teach there at graduation or master's level, right? Suppose so, maybe no at a normal scale, maybe in a private college or in a self-financed college, if you teach there, if you have NET examination, you will be offered a payment which would be even twice of the people who don't have NET. So NET has a huge value, just a monetary instance. Actually, that's not the idea. The idea is, if you once you clear the NET examination in a subject, that will actually give you an address, right? You have an address, you have masters or graduation in that subject, and you have also cleared NET examination in that. That is a good profile, it's a good address for you, that will make you eligible to apply in many places. That's a good thing. Also, if you have cleared NET examination, that will help you to get admitted, I mean to get admission in many research programs or institutions for teaching or research and all. And also that will open up you an opportunity to build up an expertise in some subjects. Suppose you have cleared NET examination in political science, and you also want to actually excel in some area or some topic related to political science, then you can of course do an academic program which is normally called as research or PhD. So for that, clearing NET examination will help you a lot. Also, if you have cleared JRF, then it's very easy for you to get a PhD admission in a central university or in an academic institution of importance. And also, along the time you do your research, you will also be offered a wonderful payment of, now it has been increased to 37,000 per month. I mean, of course, if you have cleared the JRF examination, now it is 37,000 per month for the initial 2 years, and for the remaining 3 years, it's going to be 42,000 as of now. Of course, this is the basic payment, and along with that, you will be having some other contingencies also. You will be having, housing allowances depending upon the city you are living in, right? Apart from all these things, there are lots of motivation for you to prepare for this NET UGC NET JRF examination very seriously, right? So one of the important thing which makes this academics extremely attractive is that academics will give you a good work life balance, which will none of the other corporate or other careers will offer you. Also, that will give you a huge peace of mind and also huge satisfaction. You can also engage with knowledge production, research. You will be able to keep yourself updated with the recent dynamics in academics, industry, knowledge, production, all those things. And you can also actively engage with curious learners, right? That you can do. Along with, you will have a decent work life balance. Of course, many of you would be aware of hectic corporate lives where you don't have any good work life balance. You will be having a 9 to maybe 5 or 6 to 10 to 6 time corporate job, all the way starting from Monday to all weekdays till maybe Friday. Of course, you might be having a weekend, but you will be given a huge target which will be quite unachievable, or you will have to put a lot of effort. Often it keeps you engaged even in the non-working hours, or even in the non office timings. So that is kind of hectic jobs. Most of the corporate jobs are such hectics. Now of course they might offer you good payment, but you would be able to do it in an age, right? You may not be very much comfortable when you cross like 45 years or even 50 years. You won't be able to work like that in your life, right? So this academics is a career actually that will give you an amazing opportunity. Of course it has many advantages. One of the attractive point is this will give you excellent work life balance. So in academics, unlike any other profession, as you grow older and older, as you build up more and expertise and you specialize more, and you get yourself reputed, your work will keep increasing. Doesn't matter what is your age, right? As you read, as you research, as you work further, right, you will get reputed further and further. You will be given more opportunities. So hence these are actually some of the points why academics is becoming very much attractive. So because of this reason, many people, right, they are even working at a decent payment industry, maybe like even 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 5 lakh per month in industry. They are actually switching to academics, not because of the money. They actually need a work life balance and a peace of mind along with a satisfaction in the career. So hence I have seen many people switching from a highly paying corporate job to this kind of academics. So considering, there are lots of points which will make academics a beautiful career option, especially if you are interested or passionate in academics, teaching, research, and all. So I think these are decent motivation to get started. So if you want to get into all these things, there is no other way apart from clearing this NET JRF examination. So once you clear JRF examination, your journey towards all these goals will become much easier, easy and easy, right? So I think this is a decent motivation to to seriously prepare for that. All right. So now you know why that is seriously required, especially if you are passionate in academics, right? Now let's see what is the pattern of examination. Sir, how should I prepare for the UGC NET JRF examination? Right. One smart way could be, I mean, of course, among you there would be students who are currently enrolled in master's program, even maybe first year of masters, second year of masters, even people who are just finished masters, or even they are currently preparing for NET JRF examination. I mean, different kind of pattern would be there. Whatsoever it is, the best way is, if you are doing masters right now, better to prepare now itself, right? If you are in the first year of masters, right, of course you will have your own regular syllabus. More or less the syllabus for NET JRF examination will be more or less the your master's examination syllabus, master's syllabus. So and also you need to compare it both, I mean, depending on the university where you are enrolled in, right? So first is just go through the syllabus and just note down what are the topics you should cover, and you should most of the topics you will be covering in your master's program. So whenever you are doing your master's classes, just keep in mind these all things are going to come in the NET examination. So along with you are preparing for your master's classes, examinations, evaluations, and all, you can also simultaneously prepare for this NET examination. So one smarter way what I have felt is, you can also prepare along with your masters, and before you are finishing your masters, you can also clear your JRF examination. So you can instantly get into, PhD or other research program once you finish your masters. That is an easy way. So I have actually heard it from many people, or even people they have finished their masters. It's better to clear, NET JRF examination when you are doing masters itself, right? After you are finishing your masters, or especially if you are employed, or if you are, getting to some other careers, it's little difficult to get back to academics, and especially if you are losing the touch with the topics, right? So to clear this examination, you need to have a good grip, good conceptual clarity, right, on the topics which coming under your respective subject. Since most of you are from political science, it actually applies for every subjects, right? Of course, the NET examination will have two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. The first paper will be of general paper, right? So where you are expected to get some questions from reasonings, aptitude, numerical reasonings, research aptitude, teaching aptitude, some current affairs, some general knowledge, all those things will come, right? So the key for that, so if you prepare, if you also you work out some previous year question papers, say for 5 years, so that is very easy, right? More or less going to be the same pattern. So just manage your time, also prepare well, then you can easily clear the paper 1, right? With respect to the paper 2, which is your subject paper, suppose if you are from political science, it's going to be political science. If you are from psychology, economics, English, or whatever, public administration, law, whatever it is, you will be having the second paper from your core subject, right? So where actually you need to have a good conceptual clarity from that subject. Of course, if you go through the syllabus, you can refer from the reference textbooks, not from some guides. And of course, if you connect the people from your subject, you will get an idea for that. So when you study your masters, just make a note for that, and also refer the standard reference textbooks and make a note for that, and have a wonderful, conceptual clarity. So in whatsoever is the way the question comes, you will be able to answer it. So by that, you will also be able to clear the second paper. So this is about the pattern, right? First paper and second paper, right? So it's not that hard to qualify the NET JRF examination. It's not that very easy as well. It's completely doable, right? Of course, amazingly, it will open up your wonderful opportunity, right? So to grab that opportunity, you will have to put some hard work, and of course, you need to have some dedication, some determination that is needed. So if you have that, and you are also ready to work for that, of course, then this is completely doable. Completely, it's not that uneasy, it's completely easy, but you need to have some discipline, some determination, some dedication to prepare, right? It actually depends on your level of intelligence, memory, understanding, comprehension. For some students, they even require it like 2 weeks of preparation if they have a good grasp on that subject, right? Even some people take 1 month, some people take 2 months. It depends completely what is the pace of your learning, that you will be able to know about it, right? I mean, so here is actually why the coaching is becoming important, right? It's completely doable, but if you enroll for a coaching, right, for this subject, maybe NET JRF examination for this coaching, so that will make your way. I'll take up your queries later, right? Let me just finish my presentation. So what I was saying, okay, all right. So I just got lost. What I was referring to. All right. I was talking about the coaching, right? If you enroll for a coaching, the coaching will make your preparation much easier, right? Of course, you will have to cover up a detailed syllabus, right? So if you don't have enough time, or you are also engaged with your regular master's classes, you also have assignments, projects, things to do along with that, then you need to be extra smart. You have to cover each and every point in the syllabus. Often you won't be able to do it, to refer, like 5 6 reference textbooks, and some topics from here, some topics from there, right? So for that, actually, doing a coaching will help you a lot, right? So if you take a coaching, of course that will make your preparation much easier, right? Because of course the people, the faculties in that coaching, they will help you to pick the whatever is required, whatever is important while you are preparing. Otherwise, if you are preparing without having any prior experience or prior expertise, you would end up preparing many things which are less important as far as the syllabus is concerned, right? Because of course the faculties who are teaching in the coaching program, they would have referred many previous year question papers. They have lots of experience in that subject, so they know what are the subject which are going to be extremely important, and questions will come from there, right? So of course, if you enroll in a coaching program, so your preparation will become much easier. You can also flow with that, the flow, right? You can also finish the syllabus along with the coachings and regular classes, and you don't need to worry about picking and choosing from here and there or from multiple textbooks. That job will be done by the faculty who is assisting you in the coaching, right? Here actually at Poligrad, I mean, the unique point which makes Poligrad unique is that, of course, you can see there are lots of coaching institution in the market. At Poligrad, we deeply, value the inclusivity in the society. So not everybody is really privileged in terms of financial capital, social capital, cultural capital, all those things. So actually, we have a understanding of inclusivity. So hence we are, considering all students from different, societal backgrounds, even with, not that financially privileged. Hence we have actually kept a very minimal fees for our coaching. And also we have a huge faculty lineup who are extremely reputed, experienced. They have PhDs, and they are also have, training from excellent academic institution in India, also from abroad. And they will also, I mean, one of the point which make the Poligrad actually unique is that at Poligrad we have a style of offering you a mentorship program, that each and every student who are enrolled in the net program in Poligrad will be assigned a particular mentor. They will actually follow you up in your preparation, and they will offer you a hand holding each and every point in your subject, in your preparation, in your emotional, support. Everything actually Poligrad is offering at a very minimal rate. And one other thing is that it's not only for preparing you or making you, eligible or prepared for just for the examination. After you are clearing the examination also, Poligrad, the expertise or the faculties in Poligrad, they will be glad to guide you in your career going forward. So at Poligrad, actually, we are the organizational culture we are having in Poligrad is like we are, functioning like a family. We are treating everybody like a member. So we cooperate, we support each other a lot, and we will help each one of you to grow together. We study together, we grow together. That's the motto we are having. Of course, we have kept our fees much below from the industry or from the market, and also we have a good expertise in the subject. As of now, for the subject, we are actually focusing on the political science and international relation. Of course, for the general paper, any of you can enroll from any subject, be it political science, economics, sociology. We have a good expertise in that area. So as of now, we are focusing on political science and IR now, and in future we have plans to expand to other subjects as well. So these are some of the points where actually Poligrad is become unique, and I really hope that this thing actually would be helpful for you, for who those of you who are going to appear in the coming NET JRF examination. And we'll be really glad to welcome all of you to our coaching program. And if you got any concerns or any queries, please get in touch with any of us, and we'll be glad to take up your queries and assist you. I hope that's all. And one more thing I need to emphasize is that nowadays, for the last few cycles, we see a pattern. I mean, earlier the net examination pattern was we had three papers. first paper, second paper, and third paper. First paper is of course of general paper. Second and third was actually of the subject paper. But recently it has only made two papers. First general paper, second is subject paper. But recently we see a trend that for every entrance examination, it's going to be, standardized. Now we have CUET UG for every colleges and universities across India. Earlier we had for every university they used to conduct their own subjects, their own entrance examination. But nowadays, like we see NEET examination, we see JEE Advanced, Mains, CLAT, all these entrance examinations are standardized across India. In the similar way, we see the pattern of NET JRF also is changing a lot. So see the kind of difficulty is also increasing. So if you take up a coaching, that would make your journey to pass through that will make your journey much easier. So these things actually you need to bear in mind. So especially if you are weak in the first paper, that would give you a good grip. So that's all actually what I'm planning to share with. So okay, if you got any queries, I think I should yeah, pause here. We'll take up your queries. You got any queries? Right. Rafi sir, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think it's fair enough. We shouldn't prolong it much. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There are some queries on the chat box. Can you see it? Hello?
Yes.
Right. A person with MA International Studies, maybe International Relation, can they appear for the political science paper?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, they can, right? They can, right? Of course. I'm really sorry. I'm not from core political science background. I'm from economics background. Of course, there are people with political science background. I'll be handling the general paper, not the subject political science paper. Right. It's vice versa, I think. MA political science, yeah, great. A person with MA political science, I think they are also eligible for the other things also. PABAT के लिए I think that will be eligible. Public administration के लिए
Yes. They can
MA in
attend
politicals, right?
PR, public administration, women studies, and all.
Right. Yeah. For that, actually, you can go to NTA website, and there is information bulletin. You will get most of your queries, answered from there. Every information is available there with respect to pattern, timing, marks, whether there is negative mark or not, what are the subject you can write your examination, what is the eligibility condition, where are the location of examination, all those things you will get it from there. And with respect to the subject expertise, coaching syllabus, all these things, you can get in touch with the team Poligrad, and we will be really glad to hold your hands and support you in all the way of your preparation. And I wish all of you best wishes and good luck for your preparation, especially for this NET JRF examination and your life as well. So I think I should pause here. If you got any other queries, you are welcome. Yeah, you may speak up or you can write it on chat box. I have this. Right, there is one query. Sahad, I think. Yeah, he has actually applied for MA Political Science. That means just finished the graduation and he is enrolling in the master's program. That's what I think. Right, of course the way is I mean for the first year and second year of your masters, what all you are studying more or less will come, right? The syllabus would be more or less will be the same, right? So when you are preparing for your masters, studying the masters, just keep in mind these things will come in your net examination. So when we are preparing for your regular classes, also refer to the standard textbooks in that respective area. Suppose for constitution, you pick up the best textbooks, right? So like that, for every subject, you prepare from the best reference textbooks, and you make a note along with your regular preparation. That will help you a lot when you are preparing for the net examinations. The syllabus is going to be more or less same, but some university they have a light syllabus, some university they will have a hard syllabus. Then you can easily compare with the syllabus of your universities along with the UGC net examination syllabus, and you can add or delete whatever is required. I hope that is enough. Any other queries? You may also speak up. You can also write it on the chat box. It's also fine. You can speak in Malayalam also. We also understand Malayalam, Hindi, English, all subjects. It's fine, no problem. You feel free or feel comfortable to get your queries answered. Any other queries? Any doubts? I hope I was clear and I was making sense. Right. Okay, no problem with whether you are from a distance mode or regular mode, doesn't matter. Of course, in the distance education also, you will have a syllabus, right? They don't ask whether you are coming from regular background or distance background. It's actually a level playing field. The field is level for all of you, right? Whether it is from distant or regular, you will have a syllabus for your subjects. Just prepare that, then you write the examination. They don't ask about it. Of course, if you are from distance background, if you don't know about the regular pattern, it's very easy. Just go to the respective university website, their department, and there about their program. Suppose they will have program MA in political science or MA in international relation, and you can just download their syllabus from there, right? I'm talking about the regular courses in some universities. Suppose in JNU, you can get it from their website. Also, you can download the syllabus for the UGC NET JRF examination from the NTA website. Then you can just compare it. You don't have to worry that you are coming from distance education, doesn't matter. It all matters is your level of understanding and your conceptual clarity. It absolutely doesn't matter. If you are ready to work, if you are ready to prepare, doesn't matter. Okay, be confident. It shouldn't hurt you, right?
There
Absolutely
is no
fine.
negative marks for wrong answer. It's a uniqueness
Right.
of net exam.
Right. I think apart from any other entrance examination, every other or government examinations, mostly they will have a negative exam marking. So here you can, with peace of mind, आंख बंद करके तुक्का भी लगा सकते हो, लेकिन risk है. You will have a risk. Any other doubts? I think it was okay. You can also speak up. No need to write. It's all fine. Great. I think I'm done. Yeah, thanks all of you. Great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Ruth ma'am aa
Sir,
gayi.
I guess there is one more question.
Acha, is there? Which I didn't
Some
take.
Harsha Gautam.
Harsha
He
Gautam,
hasn't
what's...
completed the question. Yeah. What are the
Acha.
textbooks?
Right. He's asking about what, I mean, questions would be what are the best reference textbooks? It actually depends, right? Depends which subject you are writing examination. If it is political science, of course, for different, sub areas of political science, you will have the, much referred textbooks, right? For economics like that, of course, under every subjects, you will have, specializations, right? So for that, of course, you will need a separate session. We cannot answer for every subject, right? I mean, of course, that you will come to know that if you Google it or if you ask any expert, they will tell you. Otherwise, it will go long and long. Okay, part A, how to prepare. Yeah, Fatima Shamsi is asking. Yeah, for part A is the general paper, right? That is common for everyone. Right? Doesn't matter which subject you are preparing for. That's common for everyone. The idea is you need to have a time management, right? Within the given time, you should be able to attend all of the question papers, questions. So for that, right, working out the previous, maybe for 5 years question paper. In 1 year we'll have two examinations. So if you prepare previous year question papers for 10 sets, right, and that will be enough. That will give you a good idea. And also you practice some questions. You can also take some mock test, which actually Poligrad is offering. As part of our coaching program, we are offering mock test series in every after every teaching sessions. We'll have mock test series that will give you an idea. With respect to the specific syllabus, mostly you need to, have a good aptitude and reasoning, numerical skills, teaching aptitude, research aptitude. All these things are expected to come. So if you practice little bit, mostly from the previous year questions, that would be enough. That will give you a good clarity, a good idea about it. And of course, for some people, they find the mathematical part little difficult, right? The numerical part little difficult, aptitude part little difficult. Even some people find the comprehension part, the language comprehension part little difficult. That's absolutely fine. Not everybody is expert in every field, right? You first you recognize which are the area where you are strong in, and which are the area where you need some development, some improvement. Just recognize it, just find it out, and you build up, right? If you are little weak on the numerical part, just practice some more questions from there, then that will take care of that weakness. I mean, that will give you a good idea. I think that would be a best strategy for the part A, for general paper. I think I'm clear. Fatima Shinsia, is it fine? Am I making sense to you? Great. Yeah, great. Any other queries? I think we are more or less done. Ruth, ma'am, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think
So,
so. Yeah, we may wind up.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I hope like your queries are addressed by Lateef, sir. And thank you, sir, for this insightful session. And all of you who have been part of this orientation program are free to ask questions in the group if you have further questions. So thank you for your participation, and I hope you'll all enroll for our program. And all the best for your preparations. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot. See you. Good night.